everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from We in Tennessee, and I'm sitting here at the kitchen table because this video is going to be about what was our February bills like, just for Tennessee. Like, if you have a cell phone bill, that could be for anywhere. But for strictly Tennessee and things that they just charge us because we're living in Tennessee, I'm going to share that with you today. Okay, so the first one is going to be our water bill, and this will probably shock you, especially if you're living in California. Okay, so there it is, South Blount County, Maryville, Tennessee. So there you go, $22.96 for water. So I thought, hey, that's pretty good. I mean, in California, it was definitely a lot more expensive, but then again, they weren't talking about drought. And, they might be talking about drought here also, but it's just a lot more restrictions, a lot more. Well, you guys, those of you that live in California know about the restrictions, and you couldn't water your lawn. Here in Tennessee, rivers, a lot of amounts of rain, so $22.96. That's a great deal. Okay, the next one is going to be trash. And because we do not live within the city limits here of Maryville, we are going to be basically taking care of our own trash. So our trash bill is picked up by Carl's Garbage Service, and it's $25. Not too bad. Okay, when the weather gets cold, our electricity bill will skyrocket, because everything is run by electricity. The dryer, the refrigerator, the stove, everything is electric. So when the heater kicks on when it gets cold, our electric bill skyrockets. And I know those of you in California are going to go, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Our bill this month was $328. And I know in California, it's going to be a whole lot more, especially when the weather gets hot, because that AC kicks on. But our AC, our heater, everything's electric. So, they just basically sock it to you. $328, that's usually the most we will spend, because the heater is going to definitely use more electricity probably than our air conditioning will be in the summertime. But that's what our bill was for the month of February. Okay, so those are the bills that you have to keep in mind. We're a family of 5, so the electricity is going to be a whole lot more than it would be for, like, let's say, a couple. And then those things that you might be wondering about, like car insurance, it's going to be similar to those of you that live in California. My mind was blown. I walked into AAA here in Tennessee, and I'm going, all right, I'm going to be getting this huge break or discount from the amount I was spending in California. My jaw hit the floor. The guy looked at me like, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. And our bill was slightly less than it was in California. And here I am thinking, wait a minute, there's less people, there's more cars in California, there's more theft, there's probably more accidents. And so I'm just thinking, hey, I'm going to get a break. I'll be honest with you, our bill was not much different than it was in California. We did go with Farm Bureau, for those of you that are wondering what company that we go through, but it's not a huge amount less than what we were paying in California. So when you're thinking about all of these bills, again, keep in mind that situations will differ depending on the size of the house, for electricity and heating and cooling. And so it's really hard to do that comparison, especially also if you have a different amount of people in your family. So it's all relative to your situation. But for our family of 5, that's what we're paying right now for bills that are strictly just Tennessee. And because we're renting, we don't pay any property tax, which is good. And so we do save on that aspect. Okay, here's the mystery of the week. I went to work on Monday, and this was 2 Mondays ago. And I got to work, went through my day. When I came home to go to my car, I saw these mysterious things on my windshield. And the funny thing is, my wife here in Maryville, I teach in Knoxville, had the same things on her windshield. So this is the mystery, and I'll tell you what the solution was, I think, after you watch this. Okay, guys, here's the mystery. I'm in Knoxville, and there's this mysterious stuff that got on my windshield. And my wife in Maryville said the same thing was on her car, too. So I'm tripping, going, what is this? Don't ask me why I didn't clean it yet, but. So, guys, help me with the mystery. What do you think this is that both my wife and I in different cities both got it on our windshields? Okay, so the mystery of the weird, like dirty droplets on my windshield, I looked it up and I'm not sure 100%, but this seemed to be a very viable reason that there were dust storms in Texas and Oklahoma. And what had happened was those, I guess the dust got caught up into the air. And so when it rained that night before, they said in the article that there was mud in the rain, and I guess when it hit the windshield, it just left that dirty residue. So it was just weird that, it happened to be on all of our cars in different parts of Tennessee here. And so that's the solution to why did we have those dirty droplets on our windshield. Okay, let me go ahead and finish this video with two things. Number one, you guys know I love to take you guys on driving videos, but somebody commented just being able to see what the land around Tennessee looks like. So I went to a church that overlooks the city of Maryville. It's called the Smoky View Mountain Church or Smoky View Church. I forgot the name. But I just took a drive up there and I thought, oh my goodness, you can see so much of our wonderful, beautiful city from that hill or that church. So I decided to fly my drone up there to give you guys a look. So I'm going to do both. So I'm going to sign off right now and let you finish watching this video. So I appreciate you guys watching. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you next Sunday in Sunday's video. But enjoy the ending video